Now, geopolitical developments coming in as we speak of the United States itself. US intensifies its military presence near Iran. Iran warns Trump over any military action. Senior Iranian official has come out to say, and I quote, Iran will treat any attack on it as an all-out war and respond in the hardest way possible. This is the warning that's coming from Iran at this point of time. Pranay Upadhyay joining me on the broadcast to bring us more details and put it into further context. Pranay, a very good morning to you. You know, when we speak of Iran, we've seen tensions escalating and more importantly, the US also intervening with remarks. But just the other day, we had heard Trump say that we've sent military forces toward Iran, and if they do not comply with our demands, which is basically to not be attacking the protesters or arrest them or execute them, then military action shall take place on Iran. But Iranian officials have now come out to give a counter warning that any military act will be considered as an act of war.
Good morning, Shreya. And this is not for the first time Iranian officials have said. In fact, Iranian leadership has also said it as many words, be it Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, be it President Masoud Pezeshkian, or be it Iranian Minister Sayyid Abbas Araghchi. Everyone has said that, any attack on Iran will be treated as an initiation of war, and that will be countered with full force. And what do you expect from Iranian officials to say that, if there is an aggression on any country, what else they could say? But this is for the United States to mull over that, whether they want to initiate a military action or a military strike against Iran. In fact, we have seen there is a tension building up in the West Asia. The United States has carried out military action in the past and military strikes against Iran at the time of, in May 2025, when Israel and the United States both struck the military establishment as well as the nuclear establishments of Iran. And after that, Iran has only carried out limited action, targeting the Al-Udeid base of the United States in Qatar. But besides that, there was no, and in fact, they have also carried out some military strikes or missile strikes in Israel. But besides that, there was also negotiations and cooling down of tempers. And even, in the recent past, at the time of the protests, there were back channels, there were some negotiations. So, in fact, there is diplomacy going on, but there is also a fact that President Donald Trump's instruction that there is a force accretion in CENTCOM region, the West Asian region, USS Abraham Lincoln, the U.S. aircraft carrier with missile destroyers, and the entire carrier battle group is fastly progressing and fastly entering the CENTCOM region, and there is a force augmentation by the United States military in the region. So therefore, these are considered as an indicator that U.S. is contemplating some kind of military action in Iran.
Right, Pranay. Thank you for bringing us all those details with regards to what exactly is the current situation there. Of course, it remains to be tense, and we are keeping a very close watch on how things are developing in the Middle East.